as I work a fucking convenience store job.
Okay.
Not.
I'm gonna get started with the AO now. So we have Green 4 starting at Lugia Point because they're playing Pokemon. They're gonna have to move from the beach to this little SSR here into Henderson Airfield.
Mwah.
See ya, Dream. Hope you have fun. This is gonna be a long transport side of the AO. Blue 4 might be able to counterattack here by coming up the SSR. Because actually, no, these would technically be MSRs because, well, no, they would be all MSRs because there's no larger road marked here. So, with that said, don't know why there's a splash right there, but I could see Blue 4 doing quite a bit of counterattacking with this AO. But give me 1 second here because I got to put the 15-minute prediction up. I find it funny that we have British attacking this AO, but you know what? It's fine. Round 2. So Blue 4 is defending, and now you have Green 4 attacking. There you go. Oh, they used the static ships from IFA to simulate ships out there assisting. That's so funny. So they also have this landing craft to work with. They could drive that up the river to cover them. All the way up to this position and then just do a large-scale dismount. I would love to see everyone load up in that thing and maneuver in, but we'll have to see. But yes, everyone knows the British are the side that invaded Henderson Airfield and took it from the Japanese. Right, guys? Right. Otherwise, with the prediction up, first I want to say hi to Nick Redhawk there. Welcome to the stream, man. See, that's your first message. Hope you enjoy the operations here. Round 2 of FNF. Let's go. So, with the British being here, it's going to be mainly Lee Enfield's, Bren light machine guns. We're going to see some Sten guns, I believe, on the leadership side. I'm trying to find them, and I can't seem to. So, actually, it looks like everyone has... I don't see any Stens at all, actually. So I feel like they did the British for balancing choices compared to the US, because the US have a lot of other weapon types, similar to how we saw in the last round. It was Soviets versus Japanese. So it's basically going to be bolt actions versus bolt actions, but Green 4 doesn't have any of their Stens, so Blue 4 actually have the submachine gun technical advantage here. But yeah, they've got the... They're just staring at their little pop-up ships here. I love these. They're adorable. Simulate a bombardment there, but they do have a nice little landing craft here. They could load up probably everyone in that ship, to be honest. It's meant to be alternate history for week 3. Oh. So Malin's an admin in this community? I thought the Manchura mission for EU1 was better. So British is intended for lore reasons? You know what, Malin? You're lying to me, all right? I'm going to pretend FNF knows what balance is for one operation, okay? And I'm going to say they decided to put the bolt action side against the bolt action side, all right? Let me have this one, buddy, all right? They did it for balance reasons. And I'm going to praise whoever made this mission for that reason. All right, but anyway, we got the British forces here. Let's go ahead and go over their roster. Here's the Cromwell tank. Here's one of the 2 Brent carriers they have, and then they have all these ships to work with, should they choose, as well as a bunch of transport cars. So, Kiri is going to be commanding the Green 4 side here on his X-Ray sniper team. He's got Sam leading it with Lolo as the Lee Enfield sniper and Sismo here as the medic. You've got Ant leading Bravo 1 with Nikolai, Coco, Newton, Martinez, Hayes, Vertikoff, and Ruffus together. Banks leading the Charlie 2 group with Swola, Eric, and Tacklebear. I don't see anyone else under Charlie. Nope, we have a Charlie 1 here. That's Ash leading with Arcor and Gazag. Delta led by Oddball with Zaki as the medic here. Jack leading Delta 1 with Morgan, Russ, Lurch, and Arcane under Delta 1. Delta 2 being led by North with Baith, Iqbal, and Gordon. Gamma 1 is Roderick, Ace, Reapers, and Sandy, and Thompson. They're probably going to be driving the tank. We have Gamma 4, which appears to be the boat crew. That is Vagrant, Dream, and Shy all together. I'd assume there's a Gamma 2 and a Gamma 3 that are meant to be dedicated vehicle crews for the Bren, but they might just leave that to the infantry instead. Otherwise, Foxtrot has Carlitos and Jav Bermejo leading, excuse me. And then you got Foxtrot 2 led by David Aff, Zinz, Arnau, Adriwi, I'm so bad with some of these names, I do apologize, Angostad, Dordant, and Loki. And then Bravo 2, which I think got moved down from the roster. We already covered those names. My name is Delta. No, we covered that one too. All right, cool. So that is our attacking force here with a nice bit of assets. I would love to see more boat PvP. And we have some simulated shelling going on in the airfield, but everyone's set to invincible when this all starts. And they have a nice little line of 0 fighters here, which I believe are all going to be simulation disabled. These are just here for show to show Henderson Airfield is under Japanese control. Otherwise, there is your Type 95 light tank, your 6-pounders captured by, I don't even know who at that point, and then your Type 92 light machine, heavy machine guns, excuse me. Otherwise, Blue 4 are going to be mainly fielding the Type 99 bolt-action rifle. Their leaders are going to have the Type 100 submachine gun, and then their machine gunners are going to have the Type 100 LMG, which is, you know, pretty much the same as a Bren, just with different components. Otherwise, with all that broken down, we're going to go ahead and go through our roster here. Despacito is commanding Blue 4 Platoon HQ. Tymek is this 2IC. Sushi as Platoon Medic. Holton leading the X-Ray team with Tenderbaner as the Sniper. Schneider as the Medic and Wise as the 2IC/Spotter. Wheaton leading Charlie with subgroup, which I guess got misnamed, with Frodo, Swan, and Pupper together because it's supposed to be something else instead of Alpha 2-4. I'm going to assume that's Charlie 1. Charlie 2 has Stark, Shepard, and Fred together. Delta being led by Guy Fieri with Artisan, Meldon, and King all forming up to form a small Delta fire team. And we have another 0 plane in the air. Malin breaking rules again. Hey, he's going to go spawn kill Green 4. Anyway, Kevin leading Foxtrot here with Jabby, Naders, and Rito together. Another glitch out in the names. It's Fawns, Pierce, and Daedalus working together. Gamma 1, which I believe is going to be the tank crew, is Aim at the Stars, Blam, and Patriot together. And then we have Delta 2 here, led by Lek, with Bart, Michael, Flux, Swedge, Bronson, Saren, Maz, and Bant all together. All right. Otherwise, these are the guns they're going to be working with. Looks like we have a little bit of blood on the ground, probably because they were smacking each other with that turret. But again, this artillery here is just for effect. I think it's to simulate that the fleet here is bombarding the airfield here to shake up the Japanese. But otherwise, the 3 ammo caches are located here, here, and believe it or not, over here. All in the fortified lines. Now, special rules about Henderson Airfield. 1, you cannot drive through the jungle. We saw them try to do it last year. They lost a lot of vehicles. The attacking faction, which was a U.S. force doing a naval invasion of this area, and they got fucked up pretty hard because the trees kind of ate the Vic. So instead, they have a landing craft this time. So I'll be quite curious to see where that goes. But beyond that, we also have the tank, which I assume will maybe try to follow up the coast or go up the MSR, but it's going to need some sort of infantry escort, or it might just be told to tell the Lone Wolf as an asset and go get Boku kills. So who knows? But otherwise, we do see some infantry loading up in Jeeps. They can just drive all the way down. Blue 4, I'd imagine, is probably just going to take their tank and drive up the MSR to stop the British head-on. But beyond that, we'll have to see. Here's the play zone within this sector right here. And, I mean, beyond that, we'll just have to see how the rest goes. I'd say, I mean, the Japanese won last round defending against a superior faction because they had a really good tactic use, which was interesting because I think their ground command got killed off early and they did that at the squad level. So I really don't know, to be honest. Wow, Snipe. That was literally a year ago. You little bastard. Snipe's making a joke about MCO. I think it was MCO 2, where we did the naval invasion of Henderson Airfield as the U.S. MCO 16 is on Sunday, which I'm excited for, but we'll have to see how all that goes. But everyone appears to be mounting up in the boats. But we also have some side forces getting ready on the flanks here. They might not take the Bren carriers, though, which I think might be a little bit of a mistake because that front fire machine gun would be really, really nice to use on the open airfield itself. But, I mean, beyond that, we'll just have to see how everything goes. Again, I would love to see everyone mount up in the boat and just drive that in, but beggars can't be choosers. This is live. Yes, Jack. And I'm glad and honored to be the first stream you've ever watched. Hope you enjoy yourself here, man. All right, so we still have 6 minutes remaining. I mean, beyond that, I don't think Blue 4 is going to try to hold all 3 of these caches at the same time. I just don't see that as feasible. I think they're going to pick one of these areas and hold them, but the issue with that is that's going to allow Green 4 to get their feet in the door here to get into the trench lines and start closing the CQC. So I don't know. I'm worried Blue 4 might spread themselves out a little too thin. I'd at least abandon that trench because you can use this massive open area to lock them down and cover these 2 instead, but that's a tough call. Or you could just go hold this one and then put all your forces around there, but who's commanding the Blue 4 side again? It's Despacito. His real name's Despo. I call him Despacito because I think it's funny, and he hasn't told me he doesn't like it, so shrug. We'll see what they play. I have a feeling he's going to go for a counterattack play, though. He's going to send some forces down this MSR to stop whatever vehicles might come down because there's no other way for them to cut through the forest here because that would be suicide. And then he might send a force down on the river as well with AT to deal with the boat. There's a lot of easy ways to counterattack this. It's just a matter of will Blue 4 do it. Yeah, Snipe, I'm going to be honest. After MCO 16, I'm probably going to start lowering it to like 50 or 60 players. But we'll see. I just want to try to focus a little less on infantry and player counts and more on just features of the MCO instead. Just because I think it's annoying to field that many people. But, you know, more on that later. Can I fill you in on what's happening? Just PvP. There's about 90 people on the server. They're replaying the Battle of Henderson Airfield, except they have the British forces doing it. One of the admins who's watching the stream, who types on side chat, is claiming it was done because it's alternate history. I'm claiming it's done for the PvP bounds because it's a bolt-action rifle faction versus another bolt-action rifle faction. And we'll see how things go. And Kalani also gave Jack a sub as well. Thank you to you both. Hope you can join the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this little scenario. Jack, it basically means you get to put little emotes down in chat. And you're also officially financially supporting me. So please, I would like you to open your wallet, pull out your credit card and your social security number, and read those out to me for me, okay? And that way, we can continue to fund the channel. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I swear to God, I'm kidding. Where's Falcon? He was in chat. But he's kind of taking a break from Arma 3 these days now because he's focusing more on himself. He got a Filipino girlfriend, which I'm pretty sure is a guy. But I don't want to keep making fun of it because otherwise he'll get mad at me. So he's also kind of tired of the treatment he's been receiving from OFCRA and FNF in the PvP events, as well as some other people. So I don't blame him for not showing up to this anymore. We still see him in Pog Ops for Thursday, though, because that's pretty casual, and he's able to, you know, still be his individual infantryman self and meme around. But beyond that, yeah, he just kind of got fed up with everything. See, Lone Survivor, I call him Azariah because that's his in-game name. You'd think that, but this boat can actually tank quite a few shots of AT. I used it for a few ops once. We put the players on the machine gun positions, and they had a fun time just driving down the river killing shit. But I saw one get hit by, like, I think 5 Panzerschrecks before it eventually went down. So I don't think one AT guy is going to be able to do a lot of damage. Another thing is all the infantry guys, they get put inside the ship, but they're not rendered in. So it is impossible to kill the infantry inside with any penetrating rounds. From AT or autocannon or, you know, tank shells, as you name it. So we'll have to see how things go. They also spawn above the ship. And this is all a walkable terrain. As long as it's static. And then with walking movable objects, which is tied to enhanced movement, you're able to walk around the top of that boat no problem, as long as it's not going at full speed, because then it'll ragdoll you and then you'll clip through it and probably die underwater, unconscious, drowning. So, we'll see how things go. Are these all real people? Yes! Every single one of these people are real, both on both sides. This is a PvP operation. There's about 90 people on the server right now. We do this every Friday. It's Friday night fights. This is the last week of 3 weeks where they are doing a World War II branch. Then it'll resume to modern day style operations. Can you do a person? Well, Jack, Bloodwing is upstairs, but I don't think she'd really appreciate that. Plus, I don't think it's Twitch appropriate. Unless you mean I go into some guy, which I can mimic their interface and watch from third or first person on what they do. But if you mean like remote controlling AI, no, I cannot. If you're asking if I can become a person, no. Because I am in a spectator interface watching all of this. OnlyFans. Actually, we have a Pornhub account for that, but I'm not allowed to legally talk about that while I'm on Twitch because of the contract I signed with them to be a partner, because, you know, you're not supposed to stream in multiple places under the Liru entity, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, mission has started, and they're going... I'd imagine that boat is gonna go down here, and probably park right here, and they're gonna probably walk on foot that way. Because I doubt they're gonna go down that little silhouette and go south. They could. They could. But I doubt it.
What do you call it when an orange gets revenge? Juicitation.
Okay, I swear to God, Katarino, the voice-to-text bot said, or text-to-voice bot said juicification. And I don't know why, but that just made it funnier. I don't know. Justice. All right. Well, anyway, Katarino, thank you so much for your lovely little joke there. I hope you enjoy the operations. Thanks to 11 month resub. And we got a nice kick out of this scenario. There's Don. Don, people are asking where you were an hour ago. I told them that you were on a date, and I hope it worked out really well. Yeah, they're gonna drive through the damn jungle with that thing. You don't want to drive that through the jungle because it breaks. Hamilton gifting a sub out and goes to Siphonix. Hope you both keep enjoying the operations. And I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Jack, I will never have a big mansion because this does not pay as nearly as much money as you think it does, all right? I am literally more broke than you, all right? Trust me on that. But thank you for dropping by. I hope to see you again soon. Wolf raiding with the party, saying time for the memes. Wolf, what were you playing? Actually, no, you're right. The meme is going to be this tank killing itself somehow because it's trying to drive down this fucking road. Time for cider. Snipe, that is the exact reason of why I didn't provide vehicles for MCO2, because I knew this would happen. So meanwhile, you got the boat continuing to go on. I think they're going to come down here and then ride this corner out. They're going to then assault this position first, cross, and hit that area. Meanwhile, Blue 4 is going all eggs in one basket on the southern position, which I don't blame them for. They had to pull something like that. And they're going to keep the tank on the airfield. I guess airstrip would be a proper term, and it's trying to drift and do donuts right there. I love how you have a car that's driven down the coast right here, and the tank decided not to follow that route and instead is trying to cut through this way. But looks like now they're on an MSR, and they're going to go down this way, and they have an infantry, wow, 3, 6, 7, all right, about an infantry squad behind them to give them cover when the operation actually begins. So finished World War II morning raid, had about 12 people interested, but only 5 showed up. And 5 showed towards the end due to oversleeping. Yeah, that's generally how it happens. That's fine, Don. Where do you work? What is your full name? What is your social security number? Why don't you share all of these details? What are you gonna do? Yell at me? Will my credit card cease PV? Yes. I want the 16 digits on your credit card, the expiration date, and the 3 letters on the numbers on the back. Excuse me. I gotta make one of those memes again. Those are pretty damn funny, but we got a lot of smoking planes back here. You gotta be careful with these smoke billows though, because it might be a little laggy. But F&F seems to be pretty good on the frames. Meanwhile, this boat is still going. All right, so roughly at that distance, I'm measuring it with my finger, they would be down about right here if they followed the river. AKA about halfway to where they were, and they had a recon team already drive down there, so they would have been able to clear it out. But, I mean, from here, they're a little before halfway. I would say 40 to 30% of where they want to go up, because I think they're going to cut there instead. Or they might go short and go in there and just do a wide turn, which would make sense, but... Oh, they are starting to turn. They might be going for that to then immediately dismount and hit that position from the front, which I guess makes sense. We're already 5 minutes into maneuvering here. You don't know, that makes sense even more because then the tank will be in a position to actually support the infantry push. So yeah, no, that makes total sense if they decide to dismount in that position. I don't see them doing the... I see them kind of turning? No. They're going for the place I thought they would go. All right, this is going to take a while. Just cut the engine. So maybe they missed the turn and now they're adjusting instead. Banks getting out of the boat and getting armored because they didn't cut the speed of the damn boat like they were supposed to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Remember when I said you should cut the speed of it, you know, so you can walk around it and not kill yourselves? Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. People don't think about it. And then I write down timestamps of people being funny. So, did someone die? Yes, Ash is dead. The other guys woke up and almost drowned, but Ash is dead. He will not catch Charizard today. What a shame. So, I don't see other people getting out here, and they're not immediately going forward again. So, are they just deploying this group here to walk that way? And then the rest are going around? This is a really weird setup. But, okay. This is what we get, I guess. So, meanwhile, Green 4 are moving up this road, or have they decided to stop right here to set up an ambush? Looks like they have opted to set up an ambush here. I think they have AT grenades, but beyond that, I'm not sure. But Green 4 have stopped right here. I think they're waiting for the rest of their force to get in position, which is going to be in the form of that boat, which is now still going. Yeah, swim with the fishes, literally. So I gotta wonder at what point will this team stop checking this river to see that there's no boat coming and instead fold in? At what point is this team gonna either push or pull back? Because timing-wise, if you're smart, someone else just got knocked out up there. We'll see if he bleeds out. That's Bangs, but again, if you're smart, you can predict where they're going to be assaulting from based off of how long they're taking. So there's two conditions that could be going on by the time that boat gets down there and starts deploying troops. One, they're moving down on foot, in which case this team should probably adjust to try to check for that, and this team might adjust to go check that corner. But beyond that, it's all about finding where the attack wave is and then setting up a proper defense line. I think they were just dropping a squad off right there. I don't know why. Maybe as a bait or a bait tactic or a diversion. Maybe they were supposed to go in, but now they're stuck because they're doing medical on a guy. I really don't know. And I'm going to be honest, some of the F&F tactics confuse and frighten me sometimes because I, to this day, will sometimes watch an episode back from like a year or two ago because I started this back in 2020 covering these guys, but they've been doing it for a lot longer. I still don't understand some of the tactics they sometimes choose to do. So I don't know. They're dismounting another group now, and they get knocked out. I think the British feels bad that they had such a high number advantage, and now they are, they're evening it out. Look at all the people that were smart and waited for the boat to stop moving. Yeah. Yeah, that's the smart thing. Ay, ay, ay. So are they just dismounting a squad every so often? Are they doing a really long battle line play here just to test the Japanese defenses and bypass into the AO? That's the only plan I can think of because these squads are too far to support each other. But in that distance, that's leaving some to potentially bypass defensive lines the Japanese would set up. The Blue 4 players here, sorry. Why, though? Wouldn't it be better to keep people a little closer together? That way, if one group comes under contact, you can then encircle the enemy force, eliminate them, and continue pushing with minimal casualties? Wouldn't that be better? Now, Scandi is not #1 right now because Scandi's not even playing this round. So, technically, Scandi is number non-existo, por favor. Bloodwing's gonna order tacos from our favorite place, and I told her no, and she's still gonna order some for herself, and now I'm being tempted. And I'm tipsy right now, which makes it even worse. God damn it. I don't have the money for tacos right now, though. I'm trying to save up for a vacation she wants to get, but... But look at this. All right, my third time's the charm. Now they're mastering how to get out. This boat's a little finicky with its speed, though. If you cut back a little too much, then you start going backwards slowly, but this isn't the speed to knock people out. But yeah, no, they're totally going for some sort of unified battle line here, but spaced out a lot harder than it should be. Uh-oh. Oh! Guys, when the boat tells you to get out, that's non-negotiable. Fun fact, you could actually Arma that boat and cause it to go flying, but now they're down to 3 people. So this is the battle line they've made. 3 squads spaced out like 500 to 700 meters apart. I feel like Green 4 is lining themselves up to be defeated in detail at this rate, in all honesty. Is the Cromwell engine still on over here? No, but we still have these Op 4 guys Blue 4 guys coming around. It's tough. Boat threw a fit. Yeah, boat wanted them off of the damn boat, but they're going to have to take it down here and dismount or something, in which case I don't know why they didn't just dismount right there, because it's not like they can be useful for this AO. So these tactics are really fucking confusing today. Meanwhile, you got the Green 4's X-Ray force coming up. You got 3 guys kind of grouped up right here. We'll see if they come under contact. When did the tank just get there? What? What? Was the tank there? When did the... Was there a tank there and I just missed it? Alright, so... The gunner just got disabled on the Cromwell there. So the tank just magically appeared, right? Because I did not see a tank. I'm so confused. I know I'm a little tipsy right now, but... What the fuck? Alright, so the tank on the British side just got ambushed, because of course it did. It spawned as I noticed it. Okay, all right. That was weird. But yeah, they're charging, so they're gonna have to find a safe position to stop and repair, but they have another ambush lane and wait for them over here. And now this force is getting picked off over here because it's the Japanese encircling that position. You have another Japanese force that could potentially get walked up on right here as the British pass by. Uh-oh. Did Eric not see them? I think he just did, and it processed in his brain. Yeah, now he's taking cover from that direction. Arcor's running up. Throws a grenade. Throws another grenade. Grenades are landing in good spot. Naders gets knocked out from that one. This Japanese team is ambushed. Stark got a -1 kill, and then just got sniped in the driver's seat, and hit a pull at high speed. Okay. Great contribution from Stark there, from getting a friendly fire kill. Great grenade throw! Oh, that's gonna kill so many people. Literally 3 deaths and a knockout by Wise. That was a beautiful grenade throw. We see the opposite ends of the spectrum here. So Coco wakes back up, but now Blue Force pushing his position. Blue 4, meanwhile, they're dealing with the guys over there, but let's watch this firefight. We see some smoke grenades being popped off. So Green Force trying to send forces around to flank this attack wave, but not sure that'll be enough. Meanwhile, Op 4 have dismounted to repair the tank, but Blue Force not capitalizing on it. Oh, that is a mistake. They could get a kill on the guy repairing, but they've let the Cromwell tank basically repair itself there. Now Blue Force pushing around to try to find any stragglers at this point. Green 4, meanwhile, most of this squad's been wiped by that Blue 4 element. So Blue 4 already winning the opening fights here. Coco getting knocked out. Double taps by Twin. Might see another shot right here. Fun fact, if you see that a body has physics via you move, like basically try to walk on it and you can't walk past it, or if they still have the ability to be dragged or carried, they're still alive and you need to shoot them again. Yeah, again, this is what I said in round 1. I'll say it again in round 2. I really like World War II FNF because the grenades actually do something. All right? There's so many fucking times I see grenades just tickle people in FNF. And then once in a blue moon, they just do something weird and kill a guy from like 20 meters away. True story. I have highlights of it. But FNF, I feel like the grenades are the actual, like they actually do their fucking job. I messed up the poll choices. What do you mean? Green 4's attacking, Blue 4's defending. I didn't mess anything up. So, I don't know what you're talking about, Snipe. Ooh, grenade right on Fonz and Olive. See? It actually does something. Oh, here comes the light tank. And it's going to have a beautiful shot on the engine. They're going to be incredibly cautious, though. But yeah, the Cromwell's pushing back. Those 2 guys that try to flank around are still alive. But yeah, so Green 4 has already lost about 2 squads of efficiency here, and the rest of their forces are going to be coming around. Where's that boat? Yep, the boat was left right there, and the infantry dismounted and are coming around this flank. And they, because of how long they took, have met up with the other forces here to make this battle line. The far right flank, though, the 2 squads on top of that are engaged. Now, here's the deal, though. These guys could still get in this AO and do the objective because Blue 4 only has a skeleton crew of about 1/3 to 1/4 of their force defending that area because all the other forces are currently engaged out here. So it could still turn around in Green Force's favor, but I'd imagine Blue Force is going to quickly try to turn around to get the kills here. So they're going to probably stay under these firefights to sweep out the British, which gives the British Green Force forces more time to actually get into the AOs here. Because once they get right here, they'll cut off these Blue Force guys from getting back to the sector, and then it's up to this group right here who's flanking around to actually hit that third and final cache. Meanwhile, I think Blue Force noticed that the scout team right here is engaging because we have Blue Force slowly pulling back over here. And Green Force moving up on them, but Blue Force keeps looking in that direction. So Swola otherwise is doing his best with the Lee Enfield. He's got the Piat as well. He's trying to engage targets here. Now the Cromwell's pushing back. It could run into that Type 56 light tank, and it would make mincemeat out of it, which is why that tank is quickly trying to pull away. Uh-oh. Both tanks miss. Why are you using your machine guns against each other? Okay. It's Piat. I'm gonna keep calling it a Piat because I'm American 5s. The side armor. I think the Type 56 light tank, the gun could disable the Cromwell, though. But you see these little latches up here turning around. They're trying to find that tank. But yeah, with it being a light tank, it's a little smaller, so it can maneuver around these forces a bit better. But only slightly. So they've shut their engine off, so they're listening to the sounds of the Cromwell's engine. This is why I said don't drive in the forests. I see the Japanese have mastered evasion, though, with their light tanks. I'm not even going to begin to question how that happened. Well, you see, Japanese tanks actually managed to master quite a few martial arts here with their tanks, and were able to utilize that in the thick forests of Henderson Airfield during World War II. Okay? That's why you have anime these days, to showcase that shit. Yeah, so Cromwell's moved off. It's cut its engine. No, it still has its engine on. It's just trying to find where that Type 56 tank went. You got gunfire coming around over here as Green Force starting to move into the sectors. And now it's all up to this group to survive. Bayant got picked off. No, he didn't. He hurt himself on the wooden pole as he tried to move the quarter-pounder gun into position. AT? No AT. Guys, I want to make myself like a double whiskey sour. But that means I'm going to have to get drunk on stream.
Send in Go Team 6.
I need more money for whiskey.
Yeah.
Nash, thanks for the 3-month resub. I hope you enjoy the operations, my friend, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. All right, Bayant has woken back up. And... No... Bay, wake up! Bay, wake up! I don't know why there's a black guy in the Japanese army, but hey, I guess anything's possible. I see. Bay was doing some stretching, some yoga before he got on the 6-inch gun here. Okay, that makes sense. So here's my worry, though. This cache is right here, so they could just blow that up and then blow up these other ones and win. Even though the Japanese are doing better right now, which is Blue Force side. So now they're shelling the position. I'm not sure if these guys found the cache and put a detonator on it already. I think they're pulling back because of that 6. Nope, they got it.
Send in Go Team 6.
All right, now they just have to go there and find the other one. Which they could find any second now. Otherwise, you have Bart and Guy Fieri coming up. Guy Fieri utilizing that Type 100 SMG here. Jab just missed the shot point blank. Zeon, thanks for the 5 gift subs. This got a sub from Leon. Make sure you thank him. Otherwise, hope you'll keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of the scenario. But you're seeing right now how effective that submachine gun is. And Green 4 don't have stens for some silly reason, so Blue 4 is just wiping the shit out of him at this point. Carlitos has somehow gotten his foot in the door.
Send in Go Team 6.
And is killing people because he's stuck in there. What is this? What is this? Why is it always the round 2 of EU FNF where we see all this BS? Okay. Well, Green 4 got mostly wiped there, but they have the cache right here, so if they blow it up, they'll do their job. But we need to see explosives. Zeon, that's a good start, though. I appreciate it, buddy. I'll at least make myself a single whiskey sour. Loki getting picked off. Minos also getting picked off. We got Vagrant and Shy on the rear here as the X-Ray team. I appreciate it, Zeon. It is greatly appreciated. Am I blind, or is there no body here, but all this blood just came out? I'm confused. Okay. All right, so Green Force moving on, hit that other cache site. They failed to get that southern cache site. Now Blue Force folding all their forces back. I think Blue Force might have this one. It's that Type 100 SMG. Green 4 doesn't have any sort of submachine gun. I wish that was a grenade, but they're throwing smokes instead. Otherwise, I would have gotten a great blow up right here. And they're medicing a dead body, not realizing they're dead. Despo, don't worry, buddy. I think your side's still good. Also, just reminder for myself, it's okay if I call you Despacito, right, Despo? It's my weekly check of that. Otherwise, I think Green 4 aren't... No, they might find this next cache right here and demo it, and then they still might have the opportunity to rush to the third one, but Blue 4 still folding their forces in. I don't know. Could go either way. Grenade gets thrown. Norris is dead. Or not. He should be dead. I'm sorry to say, he should be dead. Very lucky. I mean, sometimes grenade fragmentation doesn't go in that favor. Good grenade throw there, but it rolled into this corner and negated all damage. There's that Type 100 machine gun going for Green 4. Yeah, Green 4 there. Wait. No, that's the Bren. My bad. That's a Bren. That just goes to show that Type 100 LMG and the Bren are very similar. Popper getting a nice side shot there. But Green 4 on this other catch. It's Popper is the only Blue 4 guy left here. Trying to line up a shot on Bates. Pulls away instead. Despo, I try my best, buddy. So now we just need to see Blue 4 fold into this remaining AO. We still got the X-Ray guys right here harassing. And it looks like that Type 1, I forget the type designation, but the light tank of the Japanese got hit, but the gun on the Cromwell got disabled again. Hey, Revanche, how you doing? So Green 4 pulling away from this cache site. I'd imagine they have a charge on it. Yes, they do. It's right there. They're about to demo it. And then they're going to cross the street and fight these guys. There's the other cache blowing up. Now you just have the third one. Ooh, Dream gets Hillary Clinton by Flux, who I think stole a Bren. Yep. And Flux is on 5 kills. Flux was on 8 kills last round. So he's just maintaining those high kill counts today. So now Green 4 need to transition to the other cache site, but Blue 4 are counterattacking their position. And otherwise, I think Blue 4 might be able to stop Green 4's attack here. In this northern area, Gordon's down. Lurch trying to get a shot on Fonz. Unable to. Lurch gets hit twice. You see 2 blood splatters right there. I see you, Dream. Oh, great grenade throw. Fonz might get blown away. And no, he is saved, I guess, by the angle. And Lurch gets mowed down by Pierce's Type 100 LMG. Russ coming around otherwise. I do think Green 4's main disadvantage here is the lack of the Sten machine gun to counter the Type 100 SMG on the other side. Arking gets taken out by a guy that gets taken out by Russ, so a little bit of dominoes there.
Can you check how many kills I got, please?
Yeah, you got no kills.
I got 2, for sure.
I know you got 2. I recall it was 2, but...
Yeah, I shot Maz, point center.
Yeah, 2.
And then I killed someone and it died.
Yeah, now it's just absolute chaos on the northern side, but Blue 4 has a decent garrison on the southern.
To the whole planes thing.
What plane?
Were they not meant to have planes?
They're just for effect. What do you mean?
We were given a boat that has 20mm cannons on it.
Yes.
Why?
It's not like you used it. Jabby getting knocked out by Norris's LMG there. I think that's a Bren.
What we were expecting was planes to
No,
come
that's a
up
Type
and
100.
fly at us and try to take out the boat.
Did it list Op 4 planes on the roster? It did not. So
It did in the what do you call it? In the mission details.
I didn't see it.
I
So
don't know. But my question is, why the fuck did they give us a 20km/h, 20mm fucking gunboat?
because it's quicker than walking.
Yeah, but why? It was so slow. They could have given us something faster.
No, because that's...
That's not the only boat. They could have given us something a little bit
I really
faster.
love how you're
Do you see where I'm
questioning
coming
balance questions in mission making, Dream.
from?
Like,
No. Do you see? Do you not see where I'm coming from?
you're preaching to the choir, Dream. I've been questioning balance decisions in FNF for years, so
Fair enough.
I don't know why you're talking to me about that.
I'm not talking about balance. I'm talking about why the fuck couldn't we get something that was a little bit faster to make the mission a
Balance
bit
saying,
more
man,
fun?
Dream with the large amount of wah. You know, I agree. Dream's just filled with wah today,
Yeah,
but
I'm filled with wah
looks like Kane
today.
was trying to get the 6-inch gun on the Cromwell here, but the Cromwell was able to engage back. I think that gun is only damaged, not destroyed completely, because it's still able to turn and properly engage. But pretty much this tank is now trying to push this line here. Shells coming in. Kane and Bronson take cover in a bunker.
I imagine it's been mainly the pirates just covering it.
Now the tank is drifting around, trying to keep that 6-inch gun pinned. Gun now turns. King desperately trying to get out of there. AT firing, missing the Cromwell. King trying to adjust the gun. Cromwell slows down. I think it's going to take a shot. No. It turns, and now the 6-inch gun is firing at the Cromwell. What is the Cromwell doing?
It hit its wheel. It didn't do anything to it.
This is amazing. I got caught in the plane.
What's he doing? What is he doing? I feel bad for those 2 boots or something.
All right, northern fight. It's still very, very close. A few stragglers on both sides, so it looks like... no, I was about to say Green 4 has a slight advantage, but Pupper is maintaining the kill streak over there. I think Blue 4 have this victory here. We have gone over the 30-minute round, though, but this was a larger AO. Green 4 dismounted their infantry on the northern side of the opening. That's a mistake. Flux trying to mow them down with the Bren he captured, but is unable to get the kill. Zaki knocking out Schneider.
Oh, here comes Tender Manuel. They're not checking their surroundings.
Kane getting shot at.
Oh my god, Tenderbanger missed. Tenderbanger missed both of them. He could have gotten both of them shot.
6-inch gun hit again. Now with machine gun fire.
Oh! What's going on? My friend, you're out of ammo. Oh! Zaki managed to get the kill. Cromwell firing at the gun. King just completely doesn't care about it.
And he's desperately trying to line up a shot on this tank here.
That's not good though. The Type 72 is down. Yeah, no, that's down. They have no. How do they defeat this tank now? Oh, like that. Oh, no.
AT was short.
Oh, King's jumped out straight into the lines then. The tank is Harambe. King is the kid. It's just a tank left. Oh no, you've got the two guys on the east. Did anyone die at the start? Oh.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the tank. Go ahead.
Did anyone die at the start? Like,
yes.
Like, actually die?
I don't remember who, but they died because they dismounted from the boat while it's going too fast, and yeah.
I didn't think anyone had died. I thought they had only ragdolled them.
A lot of people got knocked out, but there was one actual death because once they ragdolled, they then clipped on the boat even more and died. But Green 4 is down to 2 infantrymen and a tank.
Yeah.
One of these infantrymen is an explosive specialist, though. So if they're able to get into that AO, like they kill Sushi and move past without Flux and Artisan noticing, they could potentially sneak in and snipe the objective as the tank distracts.
Is a tank. Could also do the job.
Oh, you're right. It could shoot the cache if it notices that the cache is there. Question: will the tank notice that the cache is there?
Yeah,
probably not.
That's the other question. Who's in the tank? Kabubi says. Well, I mean, that's a pretty skilled group of individuals. Like skilled as in FNF skilled. Like lots of FNF experience. King is trying to get closer to it, and I imagine that's because he's going to try and nade it. Now, I don't know how badly the Cromwells will react to it. Oh! They just got hit by something.
Yeah, I might have just lost a track, too. I think its left track is out.
Yeah, the right track is out.
Miss on the AT. King might be charging for it.
Oh no, they're getting out.
Why?
What? They all got out.
King gets picked off. Reaper's getting hit by a machine gun. Great grenade throw by Wise. This might provide the distraction that Green 4 needs to rush up and destroy the cache. Because I think they got it marked before they all died. If they just sneak up there and they throw an explosive charge, they could still win.
Oh my fucking god.
Now, will Green 4 go for kills or the objective? One's the smart thing to do. One is the dumb thing to do. Let's see what they decide.
One would be the funny thing to do, though.
No, just go and blow up the fucking cache. You have the explosive specialist.
Would it be funny?
Just sneak in there. Stealth.
You're telling FNF people to be sneaky.
I know.
You're asking a lot, man.
I am.
You're asking a lot. Martinez just needs to run in there and distract.
Kill check Tender Banner. What was Tender Banner on? He was on 5.
I'm just lying to him.
Tell him 5, please, because I can't type when I'm in spectator menu.
No.
Okay.
No. Oh my god, Nikolai.
Yes, come on.
Oh my god, Nikolai, where are you going?
No, they're lining up for kills.
No, stop. Oh no, they're coming back. It's Flux and Sushi, and they're gonna notice them. No.
Exactly. And it's over.
you can't throw charges in World War II. That's the thing. He has to go plant it himself. Oh, here comes Artisan. Nikolai's the one you want alive.
It's not really close, chat, because there's a lot more guys around, but
Yeah.
Artisan's probably going to come around and finish this.
It would have been close had Nikolai actually just straight to the objective.
And there's the trade. It's going to be a Blue Fort a defense victory again. And there's Flux finishing it. Flux on 7 kills. Oh, both of them wake up at the same time! And Artisan finishes it. Brilliant.
Jesus. Incredible. God class. Fuck whoever decided to put that boat in this mission. Bad boat. I'm bad.
Is that a Pyatt round?
I'm allowed
Whatever.
to do that.
Pyatt. No, I said it right the first time.
British boat.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself.